I do understand that I am a tad bit late on covering the Battle of Rotterdam trailer that EA Dice has released for Battlefield 5. I understand that a lot of other YouTubers have already covered this, and they did a great job about it, but I wanted to specifically cover the Battle Royale teaser that they put at the end of the trailer. I thought it was very interesting, there's a lot of cool new features, and I kind of just want to cover it with you guys today. So let's just take a moment of silence for about the 10 seconds that this teaser is actually played for, and let's just quickly look through it from the beginning to end of the Battle Royale teaser. Honestly, this trailer overall was insanely awesome. It got me hype, not only for Battlefield 5, but to try out the new Battle Royale game mode. I mean, the whole trailer altogether was perfectly put together, and it was just a lot of fun to watch. Now let's get into the juicy details of this trailer. Now, the first thing that I obviously noticed, and I probably assume everybody else noticed as well, is the big flipping wall of fire around the players. This is insane, and unlike anything I've ever seen before in a BR game. Seems like every single company typically tries to play it extremely safe when it comes to Battle Royale, and they stick with the obvious blue zone that will kill you over time. This is a completely different ball game. I mean, they completely took the Battle Royale level and just upped it up a notch with how they just created this blue zone. One, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is really nice to look at. And that's not from a creepy guy's perspective of like, oh, fire, this is so awesome. No, like, this is actually really nice to look at. It's very clean, it's a cool concept, and a great idea. But let's also be real here. This is a big wall of fire. This isn't a blue zone, an electrical field that's going to wipe you out over amount of time. This is literally fire. Fire that's like closing in on you and everybody else around you. This is going to drastically change how the game plays out from a typical BR game. Usually people can actually wait outside of the blue zone for a certain amount of time and kind of finesse their way into it and lurk their way into zone without being seen or being able to take people out from behind. This is a different story. This is fire. If you touch this, it's going to burn your ass. I'm pretty sure at least. If they allow you to survive in a huge wall of flames, then something is wrong here, and they're taking a wrong direction in a realistic type fashion, especially in a World War II game. This isn't futuristic where we have like anti-fire suits. They didn't have nothing like that, so they're going to get burnt to a crisp. The next thing that I noticed with the wall of flames is basically it takes down all the buildings with it, which is also a great idea. Canceled out all the building campers, making it a lot more fast paced. And also, if they didn't allow this to happen in the Battlefield game, that would be a very strange marketing move by EA Dice because they're known for being able to destroy the environment around you. So if they didn't implement that into the Battle Royale as well, and allowing the wall of flames to take down buildings with them, that would have been a little strange on their part, and I would have been questioning that. But obviously, the Wall of Flames will be taking down pretty much everything. And this is all great news to me, because that means that you must play in the center of circle. There's no finessing it, there's no trying to stay away from it. You literally must move when the circle moves. I like that, and that's probably going to lead for a lot faster paced matches and a lot more fun. Tanks. That's literally all I have to say is tanks. They're implementing tanks into a Battle Royale game. This is a first. We have seen many vehicles between trucks, golf carts, motorcycles, everything in these BR games, but we have never seen a lethal vehicle before in Battle Royale history, and Battlefield is obviously taking it in that direction. I am having some mixed emotions about having tanks in a Battle Royale game, but obviously if it didn't work, they wouldn't have put it in the game. So it must work in their formula that they have for this Battle Royale game. But I'm just not sure how it's going to be. Are you going to be able to find rockets easily? Are you going to be able to spawn in with rockets? Like, how is this going to be? Is it going to be easier to take down these tanks? Or are tanks going to be extremely overpowered and they're going to be overwhelming when you have to come across them in a Battle Royale match? I mean, Battle Royale is all about surviving. And when there's a huge tank in front of you, That's kind of a big game changer. It'll probably help a lot of people out, but as long as they don't make it too overpowered, I don't really see too many issues with having tanks in a battle royale game, let's be honest. Now obviously we just talked about the tanks. Now near the end of this clip, at the bottom right hand corner after the guy jumps off the tower there, you will see a transport vehicle, I believe it is. I mean, it's not too clear what it is, it's not confirmed what it is, but it's obviously a vehicle of some sort. Now I don't know if they're going to have vehicles with like mounted LMGs on them that you could use, or if it's just going to be tanks as the only lethal vehicles and everything else is just going to be transport. They haven't confirmed any of that, but all we know is that there is going to be certain types of transportation vehicles that aren't going to be just tanks. So you can get around the map a lot easier, depending on if the map's going to be huge, small, however they're going to make this map. Obviously, it doesn't look as big as PUBG's map, but I mean, come on now. Fortnite isn't as big as PUBG's map, and they still have vehicles in it, so why not just put vehicles in this as well to help people get around? And then obviously we have the man who's blowing up the internet, the man who jumps off the tower. This guy's brought so many conversations on the internet I can't even explain. Does he survive? Does he have a parachute? Why is he jumping off? So many different things that could explain what he's doing in this clip. It'll be interesting to see if they put parachutes in the actual loot when you drop on the map. Be pretty handy to have something like that. I don't think it should be a default thing that everybody has, that you can just jump off or whatever, because then it will take the whole survival aspect out of it, and allowing the last man to stand and having certain things that will help you to become the last man to stand will be pretty handy if you can find the loot. So if you can find stuff like parachutes in the actual map, that will be very handy for situations like this especially. And just by the looks of it, I'm going to assume that his teammate who was with him is dead. I mean, if I was in that situation and the fire was about to basically indulge on the building that I'm standing on, I would be jumping as well. So obviously there's something wrong with him. He's probably dead, which leads to make me think, how could you actually revive someone in this? Do you have to pick a class? Is there medic syringes laying around the map that you can pick up and inject people who are dead? Basically revive them back into the match. There's so many different options that they can take and put into this. And I'm so hyped to actually see what they decide to do for this Battle Royale. But that sums up this overview for the Battle Royale, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. I am once again sorry for not covering the full video, but like I said, there's so many other YouTubers out there who did a much better job of doing it already, so I would highly suggest looking at their videos. They did a complete overview. I believe Jack Frags and LevelCap did one for the actual full trailer itself, but I just wanted to hint upon the Battle Royale game. I thought it looked really cool, even though it was only like 5 to 10 seconds long, so it was a pretty short one to actually do an overview over. It was still pretty fun to do it, and I enjoyed making this video nonetheless. Hopefully they will release some more details on the Battle Royale game type. I'm very pumped to see what else they have to say about it, and all the features that they're actually going to implement into this game type as well. It's really making me curious, because not too many people have dabbled in this game type yet. And these are the first AAA developers to actually design a Battle Royale game mode besides the creators of Fortnite. And Fortnite isn't really my cup of tea, so I'm pretty excited to see how Battlefield and Call of Duty take it in their own perspective. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like on it. It always helps me in the long run. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I always enjoy doing overviews of different games, reviews, and just fun little topics that we enjoy to talk with one another. Hit the bell button as well if you haven't already. It helps you get notified on all my recent videos. And if you don't want to hit the bell button, don't worry. Don't worry. I got you. You can always follow my Twitter account, @JBoneTheMan. I always post when I'm going to upload and which day I'm going to upload the video. Probably the time as well. Just a lot of detailed upload things happening on my Twitter account. And if you just want to chat with me as well, that's the spot to go to. Thank you all for stopping by another video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.